Hello and welcome. Today I want to share my laptop DLSS performance, and all tests were done in turbo mode with after fans control, display switch to Full HD native with 440 refresh rate. Laptop speakers are at 80% and display brightness on 100%. RTX 5080 and Intel H275HX under the hood. Turbo mode on this machine tuned to deliver 265 total wattage for CPU and GPU, and it's a lot of power. Cyberpunk is one of my favorite games and I'm playing it a lot. All tests I will perform in 1200p native resolution with different ray tracing presets and DLSS modes with frame generation option 2, 3, 4x and without it. First test is ray tracing overdrive, which has path tracing option on with DLSS quality and 2x frame generation. In every test mode, all other options are maxed out, and only things I will change is ray tracing, DLSS and frame generation options. In general, this game looks beautiful with all presets above high, but ray tracing gives it another dimension. It's like a sweet candy for my eye, and after I try it, I don't want to switch it off. Path tracing pushes it even further and makes the game more real. This game is not only about action and gameplay for me. I love the story, I love characters and the vibes of Night City. I spend a lot of time just roaming around the city, trying to follow traffic, and it gives me my joy. Now CD Projekt Red introduced overdrive, which helps to enjoy sightseeing while driving, but still it's not perfect and not as smooth as I want it to be. But it is another story, and let's get back to the performance. With these parameters, system shows above 120 FPS. 1% low, don't register fake frames and not change much with different frame generation options, even if I switch it off. But still, games feels smooth and fantastic. This car also deserves a few words. This is Ken Block Tribute, the Quadra Type 66 Hun. And CD Projekt Red paid homage to the legendary rally driver Ken Block, known for his Gymkhana stunts and the iconic Unicorn Mustang. Quest Trigger says I'm in love with my car, and it has iconic look. It's extremely powerful and hard to control beast. Ken Block passed away in January 2023, and this vehicle immortalized his legacy in the gritty streets of Night City, and it has fierce and apologetically stylish, just like the man was himself. Okay, now I switch to 3x frame generation with some ray tracing, overdrive and DLSS quality settings. FPS go beyond 150. And we continue roaming the city. Yeah, lighting is beautiful. It's this sunshine on the car look fantastic. I saw a lot of streamers, they show the Night City at night, but I don't know, when it's sunny day, I feel that it just looks fantastic, and this changes between shadows and sun areas also looks real, and when you use path tracing option, it just gives this another layer of reality, and it's another feel. And after you use this option, when you switch it off, it loses this reality. It becomes like a toy. Okay, next step will be with 4x frame generation, and game pushes more than 200 FPS. For general user, 200 plus, it's like for general user 100 plus FPS would be fine. But if you prefer fast-paced game style, like you just always in combat and you prefer like this close combat experience, then yeah, maybe you should push even to higher FPS, and it will give you more fluent experience. So now I will go with Ray Tracing Ultra preset, DLSS performance and frame generation 4x, and here performance reaches like around 300 FPS. 300 FPS and above. This car looks beautiful. It's like masterpiece. Many years ago I was watching Ken Block's videos, and it gave me this motivation, passion to do something extreme, and it was good times. Okie dokie. Now Ray Tracing Ultra and frame generation 4x and quality, DLSS quality setting. General, I don't see huge performance change. Looks pretty much the same. Just look at this car, it's amazing. And I like this physics in this game when wheels, they just go through the terrain. So now we will switch off ray tracing and put an ultra preset with DLSS quality and 4x frame generation. Here we can see approximately 20% boost like it was before. It was almost 300 FPS, now it's 340, 360 FPS. Very close to maxing out display refresh rate. I believe if we go below ultra graphic settings, it will go close or even more than 400, but I don't want to sacrifice graphic performance. Now we test DLSS off with frame generation and ultra settings without ray tracing. And it drops to maybe 30% due to DLSS only, but now it renders in Full HD 1200p resolution, and it looks more crisp. Fake frames, I don't know if I can notice them, especially if I don't know that they are there. When I know that I enable frame generation and I can see some imperfections, but it's more noticeable when you move fast. If you play the game slowly on relax, you will not notice this artifacts. And the last settings It's Full HD plus with ray tracing overdrive and DLSS off, frame generation off. I usually use these settings to play with my TV connected to laptop. And my TV is 4K 60 Hz HDR panel, so 60 FPS looks perfect, and 1080p still looks good enough from 3-meter distance from my screen. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.